As we continue our 30 Things to Know series to get you ready for the April 3rd no tax increase bond issue, and joined today by Mr. Steve Anderson, who is the Chief Operations Officer for Liberty Public Schools. And Steve, want to thank you for taking time to join us today. And was just thinking the other day, it's amazing. It's almost been 4 years for you in Liberty Public Schools. How's everything going within the departments you oversee?
Hey, everything's great. Everything's operating, and I think feeling really good about where the department's at.
Outstanding. And as we talk about this bond issue, you've had a lot of input in this process, going back maybe a couple years when we started talking about Demographer Reports and long-range planning. Could you talk about your role throughout this process to get us to this point?
Sure. Obviously working very closely with the superintendent and the Board of Education. The demographer piece was a very important piece to our long-range plan. Brought them on. They finished up their report back in the fall and really set forth a little bit different trajectory in terms of growth than what we've seen in the past. So closer to that 1.5% growth. Obviously there's a ripple effect of that through the system, through our planning process, through our budgeting process. Yeah, it's been enlightening and obviously very helpful as we move forward with the long-range plan.
And as we look at the items on the April 3rd ballot, we've covered a lot of those specifics, from the construction at the secondary. We talked to Gary Majors earlier about safety and security. I wanted to visit with you about the district-wide improvements aspect of this. And obviously when construction happens, you're going to be heavily involved because that's something you will oversee.
Right. I think the big project included in the district-wide improvements is the work we're going to do on the HVAC systems at Liberty High School. And so all total, that's about a $7 million project. Obviously, if we would have to handle that out of district funds and the capital fund, it would decimate our ability to do other work across the district for a period of years. So really appreciate that the board wanted to include that in the bond package. So that lightens up or loosens up the rest of the capital plan. So that's the big work, the big project. We also have the objective of purchasing some land. So there's a line item included for that, in addition to a handful of other projects across the district, more minor in nature.
Well, we always appreciate you for all you do, and appreciate your time for coming out this afternoon.
Very good. Thanks, Dallas.